Hey guys, so I want to show you really quickly the reason why so many of you guys who have YouTube channels are leaving tons and tons of money on the table. All right, many of you are leaving a lot of money on the table, and it's hard. All right, you're thinking, why is it that my videos aren't making as much money as they should be? I'm putting out tons of videos and yet I'm not making a lot of money. What's going on? Now, why is it that some other channels are doing great? You don't need to have a large YouTube channel. You don't need to have a large audience. You just have to have people who listen to you, trust you, believe in what you're saying, and can find your stuff. One big problem is that you do a stream, your channel is monetized, but many of you are not checking your monetization settings. So for example, you're leaving so much money on the table, it's painful. When you go to monetization, if you head over to your video, so you click on the video, the first thing you're going to actually see is your details. All right, you're going to see your details, you're going to see your stats for the video, you're going to see all of that stuff. All right, and you should of course be putting your video into a playlist. I've got tons of playlists for my videos, for everything. This video was like a Mr. Beast, it was economy Mr. Beast video, and I've got a video for everything. All right, I've got one for everything, and I'm actually going to call this economy news, right? And put that right there. Or you know what? Let's call this recession news. Recession news. All right. And boom, there we go. And I just created that playlist. And I just want that's a bonus for you guys right now. Like, you should always put yourself in a playlist. All right, because that helps with the views, that helps with the analytics. But anyway, the main thing that we're talking about, so we're over here on details. You want to click on, when you're trying to edit a video, you want to go to monetization. All right, once you've gone into your Studio Manager, and right now I'm actually using Studio Beta. If this looks different to you, it's because I'm using Studio Beta, and you might be using the classic version right now, which is supposed to go away at some point. So I just clicked on monetization, and something I noticed is, so these are all checked. I'm going to click on, but after video is not checked. And so many of you don't even make sure these are always checked, and you want to make sure as many of these are checked during by default. Okay, so you don't have to do it every time manually. After video though is one that you typically have to check yourself. All right, you have to go to each video and you're going to have to enable that. So you want to, so for me right now, after video wasn't checked, so I went and I checked it, and now an ad will actually be shown after my video displays, after my video is shown. Now this option is typically only available after when you've made videos that are at least 10 minutes long. So if your video is less than 10 minutes long, then more often than not, you're not going to see this option. If you do see the option, sometimes it's a mistake, I think, because you'll see it, but it doesn't work. Another big factor is this video is 15 minutes long, right? So it's pretty lengthy. It's a pretty decent length video. All right, so ask yourself, how many ads should be showing in this video? All right, most of the time YouTube might just put one ad. If you're lucky, it'll have one ad break in the entire video. So this is so you go over to editor, you click on editor to edit the ad break. That's how you get over there. Monetization lets you click the ads that display, but editor actually lets you set the ad breaks in your videos. But if you want to set your ad breaks manually, you actually have to have videos that are at least 10 minutes long, typically, in my experience. So right now I can set my ads manually, and I can actually do this where I can have my viewers watch an ad 3 minutes into the video. And of course you're not guaranteed to get an ad. All right, and then you can watch another, and then I'm going to set it to have them watch another ad. Let's see here, let's go 12 minutes into the video. All right, and then I hit save, and I'll say that it's processing if everything went well. And yeah, so it just, sometimes it says processing, I believe. This time it didn't even say anything, it just worked. So now I actually have 1, 2, 3 slots in there. One thing that's unfortunate, and a lot of people end up struggling with, is the fact that if you have a video that's an hour and a half long and you don't configure this yourself, you're leaving so much money on the table. Think about it, because YouTube is typically only going to add like one video, only one ad in there, and they're actually experimenting with automatic ad breaks right now. But you know, so that they can be added automatically for you. But right now it's still your job to add your ad breaks, to figure out how many ads you want to put in your videos. If you have a video that is 1 hour and 30 minutes long, okay, and you don't at least have a couple of ads in there, you're missing out so many opportunities, because each ad you make money. All right, you make money from each ad. So you have a video that's 1 hour and 30 minutes long, you can potentially show maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 ads in that. And you're like, what the heck? That's too much. Is it really though? Think about this. If you have a video that's 1 hour and 30 minutes long and you show one ad every 10 minutes, one ad every 10 minutes, which is reasonable, very, very reasonable. I mean, think about network television. You see an ad every like 10 minutes or every less than 10 minutes, all right? On one of those shows, you see at least 2 ads, probably like at least 2 commercial breaks, and during those commercial breaks you see multiple commercials. I'm right. Think about it. All right, and that's on a half an hour television show, and you are putting out an hour and a half video, and you have only 1 ad placement in there. Okay, and you're thinking, oh well, I don't want to upset the viewer. Okay, so the viewer who is used to watching television that has tons and tons of ads is going to watch YouTube, and they're going to get upset because of the ads. Let me tell you something. If people get upset because of the ads, then here's what they do. They go and they pay for YouTube Premium, so that they don't have to look at ads. If they can't pay for YouTube Premium, then they end up settling with the ads. If they say they want to go somewhere else and watch videos, guess what? There's not that many other options other than YouTube. There's no other options in YouTube. Facebook is not an option for consuming video content right now. It's not. Okay, you can see some videos on Facebook, but it's not a true video sharing platform where you're going to go and find the videos that you want to watch. And no. You know, you see videos pop up in your feed and you can watch them, or you see videos on a page and say this video is cool, or see videos in a group. But that's how Facebook is a completely different beast. It's not designed just for videos. It's not a video sharing platform. You can share videos on the platform, but that's not its main focus. That's one of the things you can do on it. And I'm not saying that it's not an important part of Facebook, but actually when it comes to YouTube, if you want to make money from your videos, you have to make sure that you're optimizing them for monetization, or else you're leaving so much money on the table and you're basically giving away your content for free. If you want to give away your content for free, that's cool. But if you're like worried, like, why is it that I'm not making money off my content, then the reason why often is because if your channel is monetized and you're putting out a lot of consistent content, you don't need to have tens of thousands of views a day to make money on YouTube. You can have a couple thousand views a day and make 10, 20, maybe even $30 a day. You're like, what? That doesn't make any sense. The reason why is because every click is different. And YouTube, if you're keeping people on YouTube, if you're consistent on YouTube, YouTube will not only send views to your channel, but they'll also begin to send advertisers to your channel, okay? Because you are consistent, because you are dependable, all right? And because you become a channel that they develop trust for, okay? And one of the biggest and most important things to do is, of course, to keep people on YouTube. So you want to focus on ensuring that you're not sending people off YouTube onto other platforms, because that not only could that hurt your analytics, but that could also get your video removed if the only purpose of your video is to get people to leave the platform. You don't want to send people off the platform. Now, I mean, for example, if you're selling your merchandise and stuff like that, that's a bit different. But the entire purpose of the video should not just be to say, it shouldn't just be like an ad, like, okay, well, here's your ad and now I'm gone. No. Okay, and even if and also, so you want to really minimize that. You want to take that into consideration, and that's just stuff that you can use along the way. But if you want to ensure that you're getting the most out of your videos and you're making the most from YouTube videos when it comes to monetization, just remember to go over to the editor and set the ad breaks manually. If you're looking at Classic Studio right now, it's going to be different for you, but mostly it's very similar. And also, and like I said, always check monetization, because you want to, sometimes you might even want to check it twice, because if you click on after, right, you click on after, like show after, sometimes then before video disappears. It gets funny like that. So like you click on show it after and then show it before just disappears. All right, you want YouTube to show all the ads, and you want to ensure that you have suitable number of ad breaks so you can maximize your profit. profit. How many ad breaks should you put on your videos? It depends, really. All right, it really depends. But if people love your content, they're gonna watch your content. If you put out, you know, I would say no more than one ad every 5 minutes. Other people might say no more than one ad every 10 minutes. And there are some people who might say if I make an hour and a half video, then I should put then maybe 3 ads is suitable. But that's not necessarily a good idea. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. You make a video that's 1 hour and a half, right? But how far do they actually watch through the video? Most people aren't gonna watch that hour and the entire 1 hour and a half. A lot of people may leave after 20 minutes, okay? Or 25 minutes. They're like, yep, that's good enough. Or even before that. So you only put one ad. You put one ad at 30 minutes in, another ad at an hour in, and another ad around 1 hour and 30 minutes in. All right? So you have 3 ads in the video. The problem is that a lot of people may not even see your ad in the first place. You always want to make sure that you have your ad probably within the first 5 to 10 minutes of your video. You always have an ad placed within the first 5 to 10 minutes of the video, because most people don't stick around much longer than that. I'm just going to be honest with you. You can figure out the best time, you know, to time your ad placement by looking at the watch time, because like figuring out how long people are watching your videos. Once you figure out how long people are watching your videos and then where people are falling off on watching your videos, that can also help you determine the best places to put your ads as well. All right, the best spots to put your ads. But if you're not timing your ads, you're not putting in ad placements, you're not doing any of that, then you're not only leaving a lot of money on the table, but if your goal is to, you know, become a full-time YouTuber at least, or even a part-time making money, like some income off it, so that you can, you know, it can help to transition towards becoming a full-time YouTuber or just having a second income, then you're going to be struggling for a long time, and you're not going to know why. The key with YouTube is to work smart, not hard. You have to look at the ways of working smart to get ahead in this world, or you just won't get anywhere. I'm being honest with you. Gotta work smart. It's about working smart, not working hard. That's not to say that as a YouTuber you don't work hard, but you gotta work smart. All right? Or else you won't make it. All right, guys, that's all I have for you right now. I hope those tips were very useful, and they're going to help you to ensure that you are making the most from your YouTube channel. You're generating the most income that you possibly can, and living the highest quality life you can. All right, have fun, make your money, love God, and be good to each other. And cheers.